I wasted my life for 52 years. I am 52 years old, and for most of my life, I believed I was doing everything right. I worked hard, I woke up early, I followed the rules. I did what everyone expected me to do. But one morning I looked in the mirror and realized something terrifying. I wasn't living my life. I was living everyone else's. For years, I told myself I would be happy later. Later, when I got the promotion. Later, when I earned more money. Later, when I paid off my debts. Later, when the timing was right. But later kept moving further away. At 22, I dreamed of traveling the world. I wanted adventure. I wanted stories. Instead, I chose the safe path. At 28, I wanted to start a business, but I was afraid of failure. At 35, I wanted to write a book, but I convinced myself I wasn't talented enough. At 40, I wanted to change careers, but I worried what people would think. Every dream was postponed. Every risk was avoided, and every year passed faster than the one before. Life became a routine. Wake up, go to work, come home, watch television, sleep, repeat. Days became weeks, weeks became months, months became years. And before I knew it, decades had disappeared. The strange thing is that nothing looked wrong from the outside. I had a decent job, a house, a car. People respected me. But deep inside, something was missing. I felt empty. Not because I lacked success, but because I lacked purpose. One evening, I found an old box in my garage. Inside were notebooks from my younger years. As I opened them, I found pages filled with goals, dreams, and plans. There were lists of places I wanted to visit, ideas for businesses I wanted to build, stories I wanted to write. As I read those pages, tears filled my eyes, not because the dreams were impossible, but because I had abandoned them. The younger version of me had hope. The older version had excuses. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept asking myself one question. What happened? The answer was painful. Nothing happened. That was the problem. I spent my life waiting for confidence, waiting for permission, waiting for the perfect moment. But perfect moments never come. Days turn into years while you're waiting. And suddenly you're 52 years old, wondering where your life went. The next morning, I made a decision. A small one. I decided I would stop waiting. Not tomorrow, not next year, today. I signed up for a writing course. I booked a solo trip. I started exercising again. I began reading instead of scrolling. The changes were small, but something incredible happened. I felt alive. For the first time in years, I had something to look forward to. And then I realized a truth that changed everything. I had not wasted 52 years. I had spent 52 years learning what truly matters. The biggest mistake wasn't getting older. The biggest mistake was believing I still had endless time. Because time is the one thing nobody gets back. Money can return. Opportunities can return. Even relationships can be rebuilt. But time only moves in one direction, forward. Today, I'm still 52. I can't go back and change my past. I can't relive my 20s. I can't recover the opportunities I missed. But I can choose what happens next. And so can you. Maybe you're 20. Maybe you're 40. Maybe you're 70. It doesn't matter. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. Don't wait until your life becomes a collection of regrets. Don't postpone your dreams until someday. Someday is not a day on the calendar. If there's something you've always wanted to do, begin now. Take the first step. Make the phone call. Write the first page. Start the business. Learn the skill. Book the trip. Tell the people you love that you love them. Because one day, you'll wake up and realize that life was never about waiting for the perfect moment. Life was about creating it. And if you're listening to this right now, you still have time. More time than you think. The story isn't over, not unless you decide it is. So don't say, "I wasted my life." Say, "My life begins today." The tragedy isn't getting old. The tragedy is reaching old age without ever truly living. If this story inspired you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today.